It's been 30 years since China and Uruguay established diplomatic ties. Few capital cities are geographically further away from Beijing, but Montevideo hopes to have an even greater role in China's future. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi first met with Uruguayan President Tabaré Vázquez before sitting down with his Uruguayan counterpart, Rodolfo Novoa. The ministers signed an agreement to ease business visas, but the overriding question here was when the two countries will shake on a proposed free trade agreement.
Signing the free trade agreement with China will bring greater opportunity for Uruguay's development. Once signed, China will have access to a market of 3.5 million consumers, but Uruguay will have access to a market of 1.3 billion. It's a straightforward calculation. Everyone knows the answer.
3 decades ago, Uruguay began exporting wool to China. Now, according to government agencies, more than 20% of exports go to China, with soy and beef the main products. The director of the Exporters Union, Teresa Eichenberg, says Uruguay's government and private sector want the agreement signed.
Our competitors in beef exports, like Australia and New Zealand, have free trade agreements with China, so they pay lower taxes. They also have the advantage of being closer to Asia than we are.
On Wednesday, Uruguay's foreign minister spoke of the stumbling block, which is needing to convince fellow Mercosur trade members Argentina and Brazil, who would prefer to negotiate any deal as a group. While negotiations continued, there were also talks about Uruguay's ambition to become a transportation hub for this region. Now, that would make it an integral part of China's Belt and Road initiative. This small country may be out of sight for China, but it's certainly not out of mind. Joel Richards for CGTN in Montevideo.